Hi YouTube. So this is my third time filming this, so I'm just going to get on with it. I've been out of hospital a year, an actual year, and if you followed me for a long time you will know that I've only ever managed literally 3 months and then I go back into hospital, and that's been the pattern for the past 11 years. Now, if I'm speaking really fast it's because I waffled like fudge on the last video. Okay, I'm going to answer some questions about my year out of hospital. Looking back, are you glad you went to hospital? Now, yes, in short, because if I hadn't gone into hospital I would have died, and at the time I didn't really care about that sort of thing. But now looking back and seeing how much I have in my life, I'm so grateful I'm still here. Like, I have to watch my niece grow up, I have a brilliant relationship, I have my dream bedroom. Like, yeah, I'm glad, I'm very glad, because I don't think I'd be the person I am right now if I hadn't gone back in again and faced everything head on and got to that low point where like I was dying again. Because yes, I've been there before, but I've never been there and been scared of it. I've always been there and been like, you know, whatever, I don't care. But the fact I didn't realise how ill I got this time and that I was so tricked by my eating disorder really scared me, because I literally said when I left hospital last time, I was like, I'm never going to get that ill again, and I was worse. So it just shows how much it can trick you into thinking you're okay when you're really not. It's flashing at me again. What's wrong with my camera? Right, okay, I don't know what's going on. Okay, let's try this again. My camera keeps being weird. So yeah, I am glad that I went back into hospital, in short. Okay, next question. How have you coped with people almost expecting you to go back to inpatient? The way I coped with it is I wanted to prove them wrong. So for example, when I left hospital, my team were very much like, do your best, manage more than 3 months. Whatever you do on top of 3 months is an improvement. They had no faith at all that I'd stay out indefinitely or like for a year, and I have stayed out for a year. So there have been times throughout the year where it's been a very difficult situation and I've nearly ended up in psychiatric units, and I've nearly ended up in supported living, and I've been in very dark places. I'm currently on my way up from a slight lapse now, but it just makes me want to prove people wrong that I'm not going to go back, and that's how I coped with it, rather than being like, oh, everyone expects me to go back, so I may as well go back. The way I coped with it is wanting to prove people wrong and using that determination in a positive way, rather than using it in a negative way, basically. Yeah. What has been the best part of your year out of hospital? So the best part for me, there's been quite a few highlights. So obviously having my first Christmas at home was amazing, and the fact it was Isla Rose's first Christmas as a human on this planet as well made it even better. That was a definite highlight. Being at home for Isla Rose is being born and meeting her as a baby and just seeing her in general is a massive highlight of my year. Getting my dog, that was a highlight of my year. Going to London with Ellie, massive highlight. Reconnecting with old friends, going out for meals with old friends, making new friends, reconnecting with newer friends and going out with them, that's been a highlight. But obviously, major highlight, I have a relationship, guys, with the cutest, kindest, most romantic human being on the planet. And that's like something in a million years I never ever thought I would have, because he literally couldn't have picked a more crazy, impulsive, like unpredictable, spontaneous, immature, unstable human being if you tried. So, you know. But yeah, that's my main highlights really. Just being at home and living has been a highlight of my year, and having my first Valentine's Day in a relationship and it being the most romantic, cutest thing ever, and like just having to pinch myself like, oh my god, how have I got someone this nice? That's been my highlight. So yeah, it's been a roller coaster of a year. It's been up, it's been down, I've hit some real lows of my mental health, but I think every single time I've come out of the situation stronger and having learned something about my mental health, rather than come out of it in a worse position. And as I said, I'm currently on the way back from a slight lapse now, and I think every time I relapse or have a lapse, it's not like a full-blown relapse, I learn something from that, and like, yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I've had a great year and I look forward to the coming year. I've got so much on. I'm going to a wedding next week, that's crazy. And I hope you're all well, I hope you're all looking after yourself, and this is just me saying keep fighting, because you never know what you can achieve, and I never thought I would manage a year at hospital. And if you need me, message me, or like DM me on Instagram, or I don't know, just find a way to contact me and I'll help you as best I can. And with regards to YouTube, I'm really loving filming YouTube videos, and it really is something that helps my mental health so much. So whatever you want to see, comment below. I'm going to do that really cringy thing now where I go subscribe for, like, you know, more content to come, and let me know how you guys are. I love you all very much, and I will speak to you very soon. And I have managed to condense this, so I'm very happy. I'm not waffled for nearly half an hour like I did in the last video. So yeah, hope you're all well, and here's to the 2020. I had to remember what year it was then. Bye.